The Young and the Restless spoilers. Full Tuesday, the 11th of August, 2026. Welcome back to our channel, besties. Today is a beautifully chaotic day in the soap universe, and we are absolutely vibrating with the latest tea. Grab your iced coffees, secure your wigs, and strap in, because we are diving deep into the madness. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right this very second. I am literally shaking. Wait, we need to talk about this now. I am literally filming this while I am running errands, dodging shopping carts in the parking lot because I just had to jump on here and vent. I was mid-skincare this morning, literally slathering a charcoal mask all over my face when I read the latest updates for the week of August 10, and I literally had to yeet my phone across the room. It smashed into my laundry basket, but I do not even care. We are not just watching this show anymore. We are invested on a cellular level. Like, I am personally offended and simultaneously totally living for what these Genoa City residents are doing. My soul has actually left my body. Send help. Talk to the camera like these people are our real-life neighbors. Bestie, they basically are, and we are spiraling over their choices. Let us start with Devin Winters, because bestie, be for real right now. The spoilers say Devin is going to show up at Lily Winters' house with a massive, radiant smile on his face. A smile? Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Devin has been a walking, talking thundercloud for literally months. He has been straight up unhinged, raging about Mariah Copeland, acting like a total dictator, alienating Abby Newman, and just generally being the most miserable billionaire on the planet. So seeing him smile, it is giving me major serial killer vibes or something, I swear. He gathers Lily, Nate Hastings, and Abby together and drops this absolute bomb, saying he has something to tell them all, something that will change their lives. I am literally hyperventilating right now. What does that even mean? Is he giving away his massive inheritance? Is he stepping down from Chancellor Winters? Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on. But seriously, Devin is officially on my do not perceive list because this sudden mood swing is terrifying. I am calling it the villain arc is about to go nuclear, or he is having a complete psychological break. Let us really dissect this tea with absolute cinematic mayhem. Devin has been holding on to so much toxic rage over Mariah kidnapping Dominic during her psychological break, and he has refused to forgive her even when she is locked up in a facility facing legal trouble. His marriage to Abby is crumbling into dust because of his absolute refusal to compromise. And now he just walks in grinning, manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update, because this is the calm before a catastrophic storm. And do not even get me started on the vibes between him and Abby right now. She has been so neglected, probably trauma bonding with Daniel Romalotti Jr. in the background, and now her husband is just grinning like he won the lottery. Make it make sense. I am genuinely spiraling over this. I mean, veering off into a completely random tangent about something tiny. Did you guys notice the aesthetic of Lily House lately? The throw pillows are giving very much. I bought this at a luxury estate sale, but they look so uncomfortable. Like, who actually sits on a sequined pillow? Anyway, snapping back to the main tea, Devin and his announcement are going to shatter the Winters Chancellor dynamic, and I am not ready for the fallout. Wait, I am glitching. Okay, back to the main event. We need to talk about Nick Newman. You guys, I am physically unwell over this. Nick is at a seedy, rundown motel on the outskirts of town. A motel. Nick Newman, the billionaire golden boy, who grew up on a sprawling ranch with horses and private jets. He left rehab against medical advice, which is honestly so unhinged, and now he is spiraling into the darkest abyss imaginable. He just had that horrifying fentanyl nightmare at Crimson Lights, where he was tearing open sugar packets that were actually filled with drugs, and now he is living a real life nightmare. So he is in this gross motel room, probably with flickering neon lights and peeling wallpaper. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but the ghost of Matt Clark is literally haunting his every waking moment. Matt Clark, the man who tortured him, who faked his amnesia, who manipulated Noah Newman and Sienna Bacall, is the reason Nick relapsed in the first place. Nick is so broken, so terrified of his own demons, that he sought out a drug dealer, and now there is a knock on the motel door. It is Marie Kirkland, this mysterious fellow addict, who just happens to be in the room next door. Marie straight up asks Nick if he has anything to share. And Nick, being the tragic, generous, self-destructive soul he is, gives her some of his pills. Bestie, no! I am screaming at my screen. I am clutching my chest because I am literally too unwell to handle the gravity of these events. He is enabling her, she is enabling him, and the spoilers explicitly say he is going to hit an absolute, terrifying new rock bottom right after this. Are we about to witness another overdose? Nick is literally playing Russian roulette with his life. Adam Newman and Victoria Newman just teamed up to save him, but they might be too late. Let us dissect the cinematic mayhem of this sibling dynamic. Adam, the black sheep who has done horrific things, and Victoria, the Ice Queen CEO, are putting aside decades of bitter rivalry to save their golden boy brother. But Nick is actively choosing the darkness. He is sharing his stash with Marie, and I am genuinely terrified that one of them is going to end up in a body bag. This situation is now my entire personality, and I am not okay. This whole Nick situation is a direct result of Victor Newman and Nikki Newman and their absolute failure as parents lately. They are too busy celebrating their reunion and planning a romantic vow renewal to realize their son is literally dying in a motel room. They are officially on my do not perceive list. I am so done. Manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update, when Victor finds out his golden boy is sharing drugs with random strangers. Victor is out here acting like the patriarch of the year, while his family is crumbling into dust. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but Victor and Nikki and their honeymoon phase, it is getting abruptly cut short. The spoilers literally say their romantic trip to Venice is going to be interrupted. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe because their son is overdosing, or maybe because Victor is secretly plotting to destroy Adam and Sally Spectra over the Newman media sale. Victor is playing the doting husband, but he is straight up a menace to society. He is a villain, and his villain arc is always active. Okay, let us pivot, because my blood pressure cannot handle the Newmans right now. Let us talk about Nate Hastings. Lily Winters is sitting him down and basically telling him to stop lying to himself about his medical career. Nate keeps turning down offers to go back to being a surgeon, claiming he loves the corporate life at Winters, but Lily is reading him to filth, and I am totally living for it. Lily is looking at him and saying, "Bestie, be for real right now. You are a doctor." Nate is a born doctor. We all saw how deeply affected he was when Nikki had her eye bandages removed and her sight did not return. That sparked a medical fire in him again. Lily is straight up telling him he can do both, be a corporate king and a surgical god. I genuinely hope he listens, because Corporate Nate was giving us nothing but stress, betrayal, and backstabbing. But Surgeon Nate, that is the hero Genoa City desperately needs right now. He needs to put the scalpel back in his hand and save lives. Speaking of stress, let us talk about the absolute circus that is Kane Ashby and Billy Abbott. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Kane and Billy called a truce to co-manage Chancellor Industries for Jill Abbott. A truce? Between these two, I laughed out loud. I literally choked on my iced coffee. These two men have hated each other for years, fighting over Lily, fighting over companies, fighting over everything. And now Kane is going straight to Jack Abbott to tattle on Billy. Kane warns Jack that Billy is spiraling into a brand new obsession. Billy thinks Jill is hiding a massive secret about Chancellor, and he cannot let it go. Jack is at home, recovering from the whole Patty Williams and Dr. Lawrence Markham trauma, which, by the way, is a whole other level of unhinged psychological thriller, and now he has to deal with his brother losing his mind over a corporate conspiracy. Billy is legit paranoid. He already ruined Sally Spectra and her life by telling Victor about the Newman media sale, and now he is sabotaging his own truce. And it gets worse. Billy is going to interfere with Kane and Lily and their romantic reunion. I mean, Lily and Kane and their reunion is already built on the toxic foundation of Kane extorting his way back into the company with his bone marrow, which is honestly so unhinged, but Billy just cannot mind his own business. He is going to insert himself right into their drama, and I am manifesting a total dumpster fire. Billy is basically a walking red flag, and he is waving it all over Genoa City. You guys, we need to talk about the most insane tea of the entire week. I am physically unwell. Victoria Newman and Kyle Abbott. The spoilers are teasing a kiss, a literal kiss. I am screaming into my pillow right now. Kyle is traumatized, vulnerable, and furious at Victor for the kidnapping and the Patty Williams mess. Victoria has been playing peacemaker and dealing with her family and their mess. They have been sharing intimate secrets, and now the sparks are turning into a full-blown inferno. Bestie, be for real right now. Kyle was married to Summer Newman, Victoria, and her niece. That makes this so messy, so taboo, and I am totally living for it. Victor Newman hates Abbott men with a burning passion. If Victor finds out his daughter is locking lips with Jack and his son, he will have a literal heart attack. And what about Claire Grace Newman? How is she going to react to her mother kissing the guy she has been furious with? The family dynamics are so tangled, it is like a massive, dramatic knot of chaos. Wait, I need to circle back to Nick because my soul is genuinely hurting for him. Did I say that yet? My brain is mush. Moving on. But actually, no, we need to dissect this. Nick is drowning in the guilt of his past. The ghost of Cassie and her death, the trauma of Sharon Newman being targeted by Matt Clark, the sheer weight of being a Newman. He is trying to numb the pain, but the fentanyl is just pulling him deeper into the grave. When he hands those pills to Marie Kirkland, he isn't just sharing drugs, he is sharing his hopelessness. It is a cinematic masterpiece of tragedy. And I am sitting here weeping over my steering wheel, and let us psychoanalyze Devin and his smile for a second, because I am straight up terrified. This man has billions of dollars, but he has been emotionally bankrupt since the Mariah situation. Is he planning to leave town? Is he giving his money to Lily and Nate to wash his hands of the Chancellor Winters empire? Imagine the absolute chaos if he just hands over the keys to the kingdom and walks away from Abby and Dominic. I am literally hyperventilating right now just thinking about the corporate fallout and the Victoria and Kyle situation. I cannot even, I literally cannot even. Let us really look at the stakes here. Kyle made a dangerous deal with Patty Williams in jail to get revenge on Victor. If Victoria finds out that the man she is kissing is actively plotting to destroy her father using a psychopathic criminal, the betrayal is going to be astronomical. It is giving high octane psychological thriller, and I am here for every single messy second of it. I am calling it. This entire week is going to shatter the Genoa City universe. Nick is at death's door with Marie. Devon is plotting something life-changing with a creepy smile. Billy is tearing Chancellor apart. And Victoria and Kyle are about to cross the ultimate forbidden line. My brain is visibly buffering from the sheer audacity of this plot. I need to go lie down and stare at the ceiling. I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of this world-shattering saga. We are spilling all the tea, and I cannot wait for the next episode. Besties, my grip on reality is slipping. I am so deep in the lore of these fictional people that I feel like I need to call a family meeting to discuss their choices. The stakes are astronomical, the betrayals are deeply personal, and I am officially unwell. I am going to need at least 3 business days to recover from this week and these episodes, manifesting peace, but secretly hoping for absolute mayhem.